She walked into the luxury dealership wearing jeans and a navy sweatshirt, her dark brown hair cascading naturally around her shoulders as she admired the gleaming vehicles. Not a single salesperson approached. When she finally expressed interest in the premium model, the salesman in the crisp blue suit held up his hand dismissively. "I'm sorry," he said loudly enough for everyone to hear, "but you clearly don't have the money for this." Little did he know, her husband's black card was about to change everything in this Chicago showroom. The morning sun streamed through the windows of Clara Bennett's spacious lakefront apartment in downtown Chicago. At 40, Clara carried a quiet confidence that came from knowing who she was and what truly mattered. Her dark hair was pulled into a simple ponytail as she sipped coffee and looked out over Lake Michigan. "Are you sure you don't want me to come with you?" asked her husband, Marcus, adjusting his tie before heading out to the investment firm he'd built from scratch. Clara smiled and shook her head. "I've got this. You know how I feel about these things." Marcus chuckled. "I do. That's why I married you." Their life was a study in contrasts. Marcus had built immense wealth, enough to place them among Chicago's elite, yet Clara remained committed to simplicity. She wore clothes for comfort, not for status. Their home, though luxurious, was absent of pretension. To her, wealth was a responsibility, not a personality. Her car, a 10-year-old sedan, had finally called it quits. After refusing Marcus's offer to upgrade for years, Clara decided it was time. Not for luxury's sake, but because she had researched and found a model that aligned with her environmental values and practical needs. "Just promise me one thing," Marcus said, kissing her forehead. "Don't let anyone give you a hard time." Clara laughed. "When have I ever?" She changed into her favorite worn jeans and a comfortable navy sweatshirt with Chicago printed boldly across the front. Skipping makeup, she admired her natural reflection, laugh lines and all. She tucked her wallet into a crossbody bag, making sure Marcus's black titanium card was securely inside. Though she rarely used it, this purchase would be an exception. The Prestige Auto Gallery stood like a monument to luxury in Chicago's Gold Coast. Its glass and metal facade glinted in the sun, clearly designed to awe. Clara pulled up in her aging sedan, parking between a sleek sports car and a businessman's luxury SUV. She walked to the entrance with purpose. Inside, the showroom was even more opulent: marble floors, crystal chandeliers, and golden wall panels. Each car sat on a raised platform, bathed in soft lighting. A red coupe, a golden sedan, and a black SUV stood out like showpieces in a museum. A soft piano concerto played, and the air was scented with a custom fragrance Clara recognized as exclusive. For salesmen in nearly identical blue suits stood at various points. Clara noticed the subtle body language shift as she walked in, the glances, the stiffness. No one approached. She strolled among the cars, lightly running her fingers along a red model. Still, no one moved. A well-dressed couple entered behind her, and two salesmen quickly rushed to greet them. Clara smiled to herself. After nearly 15 minutes, a young salesman finally approached. Not one of the senior staff, clearly. "Can I help you?" he asked. "Just looking for now," Clara replied, offering a warm smile. "But I'm in the market for a new car." He raised an eyebrow slightly. "These models are pretty premium for most budgets." "I'm particularly interested in this one," she said, pointing to the golden sedan. "The Crown Victoria Sovereign, right? Hybrid model with enhanced safety package." The young man blinked. "Yes. You know your cars." "I do my research," Clara said. "Can you tell me about the warranty options?" He began to answer, and their conversation turned into a detailed discussion about the car's specs. His demeanor warmed as she asked increasingly technical questions. From the corner of her eye, Clara noticed one of the senior salesmen observing with narrowed eyes. It wouldn't be long. As she sat inside the car, admiring the craftsmanship, the senior salesman stepped forward. "Kevin," he said to the junior salesman, "the Andersons need help. I'll take over." Kevin hesitated, but complied. Clara turned to the older man. "I see you're interested in the Sovereign," he said. "It starts at $175,000. "Yes," Clara replied calmly. "Kevin was showing me the infotainment system. We have more accessible models too," he offered. "Perhaps something in a different price range." Clara smiled politely. "Actually, I've done extensive research. This is the model that fits my needs: performance, safety, and environmental standards." He looked her over, obviously skeptical. "If you're serious, we can discuss financing. These vehicles require excellent credit and substantial down payments." "That won't be necessary," Clara replied. "If I choose to buy, I'll be paying in full today." He paused, visibly surprised. "That's unusual." is it? I think you'd be used to clients who prefer straightforward transactions. The other salesman inched closer. The air shifted. Clara kept asking questions about customization, warranty terms, battery life. Finally, the man said, Ms. Bennett, let's be direct. Monthly payments on this car exceed most mortgages. I understand, Clara said, and I'd like to proceed with the purchase. He raised his hand, palm out in a stop gesture. I'm sorry, he said, loud and dismissive, but you clearly don't have the money for this. I won't waste your time or mine. Silence fell. Clara stood, her expression unreadable. That's quite an assessment, Mr. Ramsey. William Ramsey. I've been doing this 15 years. I can spot serious buyers. Based on what? She asked. My jeans? My bag. He didn't respond. I'd like to speak with your manager. Ramsey, smug, went to summon him. Clara waited, every eye in the room now on her. Kevin gave her a subtle, supportive glance. Minutes later, the manager approached. Ms. Bennett, he began, Mr. Ramsey is one of our most experienced team members. Perhaps a misunderstanding. He told your entire showroom I couldn't afford a car based solely on my appearance. I'm sure there was no ill intent. Clara opened her bag and retrieved Marcus's black titanium card. Does this clarify my situation? Ramsey went pale. The manager stammered apologies. The card belongs to my husband, Marcus Bennett. Maybe you've heard of Bennett Global Holdings. The atmosphere snapped like a taut wire. Everyone now recognized their mistake. Clara continued, it's not about the money. It's about dignity. Mr. Ramsey made assumptions and publicly humiliated me. Please let us make this right, the manager begged. Why? Because I can afford it now? What about people who walk in without this card? Ramsey tried to apologize. Clara cut him off. What would you do next time someone walks in like me? Be more respectful? Or just more careful about judging out loud? Kevin stepped forward. Ms. Bennett, if you're still interested, I'd be honored to help. She smiled. Thank you, Kevin. You were respectful from the beginning. But my husband and I will take our business elsewhere. As she left, the glass doors whispered closed behind her. In the parking lot, the manager ran after her. Mr. Ramsey has been suspended. Our regional director will call personally. This wasn't just about him, Clara said. It was cultural. Not a person, an attitude. I hope you change that. Back home, Marcus texted, how was the car shopping? Clara replied, enlightening. We'll tell you tonight. Later that day, Lakeside Motors called. Your husband mentioned you might be shopping. We'd love to help. Clara smiled. I'm interested in the Crown Victoria Sovereign. In gold. We'd be honored, said the rep, and feel free to come however you're comfortable. The following week, Clara parked her golden Sovereign in their driveway. The experience had been respectful, smooth, and dignified. Marcus emerged from the house. It's gorgeous, but not as gorgeous as its driver. She laughed. Thanks for the card. It made quite the statement. From what I heard, you made the statement. A month later, Kevin emailed. Now thriving at Lakeside Motors, he thanked Clara for reminding him why treating people with respect matters. She looked at her new car, gleaming in the sun. Not just a car, a lesson in dignity, and a quiet, powerful reminder that appearances are never the whole story.